All right, today I'm taking a look at the USB power adapter. There we go. So the wire is connected, but of course if you need to, you can pull that apart and strip that apart to make it two different wires. But it is nice having them together like this because it's going to help to make everything look a little bit better. On the back it's kind of hard to see, but we do have a positive here, and that is the gold post, and then a negative here, and that is the silver post. So the negative is our ground, so that's our black wire. I'm just going to stick that on there, and then we can insulate it. So it's nice that they got everything already attached. Right, so that looks good. Do the same thing with our positive, which is the red. There we go. So nice and insulated, although it is a little loose. So I think I would tighten that up. So you just grab a pair of pliers, pinch that together a little bit to make this a tighter fit. So I just got some needle nose pliers here, and I'm going to tighten that up. The main reason we don't want that to be loose is because it could pop off, and that wouldn't be good. But of course, even if it didn't pop off, just by having it loose like that, could potentially arc, which would be very bad. So just want this thing a little bit tighter. There we go. That's pretty common when you tighten these up that you make them too tight. If you do, it's okay. Just get a little bit more pressure on there and it'll be fine. There we go. So that is better. All right, so on the back we got our nut. So you just spin this guy off. You would either find a hole that's this size, so sometimes the cigarette adapter that's already in the car is big enough, so you just pop that out, push this in. Sometimes you got to drill your own hole. Most of the time that's what I do. I just drill my own hole. But one thing that I am seeing here that's good is that this rubber cap actually has a rubber backing that goes around the back. So that's going to help to seal this against moisture. So that's good. So you just run both these wires through that hole. On the other side, put this nut back on. Drop it back down. And thread it back on from the back. And sometimes this can be kind of tricky because you have to like be reaching behind a panel or something like that. But once you get it on, it's worth it. And on the nut, I am seeing these ridges here, which is good because that's going to help to lock it against the panel. And then on the other side of the wire, we have this wire and one that's already got an O-ring on it. So that's good. So all you have to do is find a screw that's attached to the frame of the car, pull that out, stick it through here, and screw it back in. That'll give you your ground. And then you just have to find a place that you can draw power from, and that is going to power this device. Then on the front, this is what you're going to see. So it says dual port USB input 12 to 24 volts DC. Then we got our quick charge 3.0 port and our quick charge 4.0 port. So we got USB A and USB C. So that's a very nice plug. All right, so I'm currently set to 12 volts. It does look like the wire is a decent thickness. It's not like 3 strands like I'm used to with some of these things. So this, you don't have to worry about running too much current through that. And we'll connect our ground and our power. Okay, so we are lit up. So it is nice that this actually has a backlight to it, so you can actually see this thing in the night instead of just trying to prod your cable until you finally hit it. So that's really cool. We are charging. It's actually fast charging. Kind of see on the bottom where it says fast charging. So this is not a weak charger. You can use this thing to charge your phone quickly if you need to. So yeah, overall that's a pretty awesome little adapter. For needing to add power to your car, that's a great way to do it.